Hey Aries Souls, welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. I channel messages from creative expressions such as movies, books, and music, and I am excited and honored to do this reading for you today. For this series, I will be channeling messages from urban legends. So last weekend, I went garage selling with my uncle, his wife, and my little baby cousin Kennick, and I came across this amazing book, the Encyclopedia of Urban Legends. So I had the idea to channel messages from this book, and there's a lot of information in here, and I'm excited to actually read all of this. But Spirit was showing me there are some shadow messages coming through, especially with this powerful super full moon that we just had. So I would like to see what comes through. How the reading will work, I have a random number generator app on my phone here. There are 496 pages in this book. Spirit will choose the page. I will go to that page, read what your urban legend is, and then we will do an intuitive card reading to get some additional messages. So let's see what your urban legend is, Aries. We have page 73. So let's go to that page. We have cigar insurance. Cigarson, it says in quotes here. There's just a little blurb that I'm going to read. A man buys a full case of expensive cigars and insures them against fire. After he has smoked them all, he files a claim with the insurance company saying that they were destroyed in a series of small fires. The company pays him, then has the man arrested for arson. He is convicted and sentenced to 1 year for each count. This story arose and faded on the internet in 1996, although it is still circulated there occasionally. The Cigarson story, despite being untrue, is sometimes referred to in discussions of supposed outrages in the American legal system and the need for tort reform. So let's get some cards here. There was a few things coming through with that message. Let's see what else Spirit is saying. The first deck we're going to use is Fairies of the Oracle. Thank you, Spirit. What are your additional messages for my Aries souls? Fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. Next, we're going to pull a card from the Light Seers Tarot. Thank you, Spirit. What else? We have the Six of Wands. Next, we have the Cosmic Journey Oracle. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Coming soon. Welcome to the next ascending age. And your final card will come from the Angel Answers deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your final messages for my Aries souls? No need to worry. Ooh, very powerful energy, Aries. So, what I'm picking up on very, very strongly is how influential you are as a person. You feel strongly when things in the system do not work out to everyone's benefit in the world. You have very strong opinions about injustices that are done to people, but there's a belief here that Spirit is bringing through that you don't believe anything can change in the system, that it's broken, that it's going to stay as it is. And that is not true if you flip that belief. That's why we have fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. If you believe that you can spread your influence and make change in the legal system, in the justice system, in other systems, with social commentary, and your strong beliefs and opinions, you can. You can change a broken system to one where it is safe for us to all love each other, to help each other, to unite with each other. And your voice really matters. So, the reason why I was picking up on this is because it talks about this in this urban legend here. It says, a man buys a full case of expensive cigars and insures them against fire. After he has smoked them all, he files a claim with the insurance company saying they were destroyed in a series of small fires. The company pays him. Then the man is arrested, then has the man arrested for arson. He is convicted and sentenced to 1 year for each count. So this is an urban legend. It's saying here that it's untrue. But how often have we seen things like this happen in real life? Things that outrage us, things that aren't fair. And Spirit wants you to truly believe that you can be influential in this system and help make powerful change. That's why we have the Six of Wands coming out. This is a woman standing on a stage in front of several people. They are all there to hear her speak. They believe in what she is saying. They know that she is making powerful change. And you can. This is what Spirit is saying. Believe that you can. If we continue to believe that the system is broken and we just sit by and we don't take action, that is what continues to get created in our reality. But this is not you, Aries. You are here to make powerful change with your influence. You are meant to be in the spotlight. You are meant to speak out on things. Even if that means rattling some cages here, okay? Ruffling some feathers, not caring what other people think, using that anger that is inside you, integrating that shadow aspect for the higher good of humanity. Okay? This is such a powerful energy. And the card right next to that says, welcome to the next ascending age. You are awakening. You're awakening to this within you. And when we have a spiritual awakening, we see the injustices, the unfairness, so much more clearly because we are raising our vibration and we're seeing through the lens of love. When we are seeing things through the lens of love, everything that is not love becomes magnified. And I see that you are becoming very hyper aware of these things even more. Whereas before an awakening, you may have had that belief, yeah, the system's broken. I don't know how anything will ever get fixed. Well, now that you're seeing the truth of everything, it's like shifting that belief to, okay, what can I do? I am seeing things as they really truly are. I didn't know that they were as bad as this, because when we have an awakening, we see the darkness. We see the darkness very, very clearly. And this happened to me as well. My awakening happened in April 2019. And this was about a year before COVID happened. And then in March COVID became very rampant and then everyone was at home. Well, during that time when I was at home, I started to have my spirit guide show me what had really been going on in the world. I had always had an inkling that things weren't right in certain areas, especially in Hollywood and the political system. Some of our greatest leaders that we have followed for the vast majority of our life are not who they say they are. And coming into this awareness, it was very painful, but it brought up a lot of anger. It brought up shadow aspects, and it helps light workers all over the world get ignited to want to create that change. And this is something that you are here to do. You are here to speak out on these things. You are here to help humanity unite with one another. And we can't keep shoving things under the rug. They have to be brought into the light so that change can be made. And some of the most powerful examples in the world happened with people who were angered. So, for example, with Rosa Parks, if she had not got angry, there would not have been change with what she experienced. Not giving up her seat for someone else to take her seat. She was an African American woman on a bus. She was tired. She had worked all day, and a white person came to her and asked her to give up her seat, and she said no. She had had enough. It's situations like this that shift the paradigm, that shift us into the reality where we know what we are worth and what we will and will not put up with. So it's moments like that where change really transpires in the world, not backing down, okay? And Spirit is also saying that there is no need to worry. So I'd like to open up my clairaudience and see where this is coming from. What are you worried about right now, Aries? What is going on here? Thank you, Spirit. There's something here for some of you about the band Metallica and heavy metal music is what I'm seeing. Perhaps some of you are here to be musicians and you love heavy metal music, and you can create change by writing these lyrics in your music. You can make powerful change by doing that. And that's why I think I have some performers on this reading here. If you create music, writing how you feel in the lyrics, people will feel it because it came from your heart. And your creativity has the power to change the world as well. You can influence people in a positive way with your music or whatever it is you create, whether you're an actor, you perform on stage, you're a speaker, a writer. You have a lot of influence. Believe in yourself. You can get through to people. You can get through to humanity. Okay? What else is going on here with the worry, Spirit? Thank you. I'm being shown a dragon. So despite this worrying energy that you feel like you are in, or you have this anxiety, these worries coming up, there's still this powerful essence of a dragon spirit that is like emerging. Like I'm seeing a fire breathing dragon. And I feel like a lot of you may be having a Kundalini awakening where the energy goes up the Shakti through the spine. Shakti energy, I think it's called. No, the spine's not called the Shakti, but um, when you have a Kundalini awakening, things are intensified. You also become very self aware with shadow aspects. And with the full moon that we just have, this is amplified. Especially if you have a moon in Sagittarius like myself. So I have been having some really vivid dreams lately, some of which were very painful, but it's necessary for our growth. So if you have been experiencing this, I am right there with you. But Spirit wants you to know there is no need to worry. So if you are learning some shadow traits about yourself, don't worry about this. How can you change your perception and integrate that within yourself, okay? What else, Spirit? Thank you. I'm also hearing rivals, thinking there's a lot of competition. A good mantra to use for this is I am in competition with no one. See how that simple mantra takes the pressure off of you? If you live from a space of not competing with anyone, you're holding space for yourself to shine your own unique light. And when we're in an energy of competing with other people, it emits a negative vibration. We are all here to hold our own light. We're not here to compare ourselves to others. We're not here to worry about rivals. So if you feel like in your reality right now you have a lot of people coming against you with competition, this is an opportunity for you to grow in this situation. How are you responding to this? Because everyone in your life, they are a reflection of how you are feeling on the inside. So, do you have some beliefs that there's too much competition or you'll be met with a lot of rivalry? If that is the case, do some meditation with that, journal out your thoughts, and let go of what no longer serves you. Okay? Any final messages for my Aries soul spirit? Thank you. Yeah, just hearing relax. They keep repeating relax, relax, relax over and over again. And I'm seeing some of you are at a standstill with something you're creating right now. This is an opportune time to go within and do some meditations to let go of the anxiety, the worry. There are many powerful ones on YouTube that you can do. And Spirit wants you to know that if you're at a standstill with what you're creating, getting to a place of stillness, getting to a place of inner peace, saying this before you go into your day, I choose inner peace today. I choose to hear my intuition loud and clear. In the calmness is when you hear how to move forward with that project, how to find what the next steps are. Those will be revealed to you, but continuing to move forward despite whatever you're feeling right now. You have to push through it to break through to the other side, Aries. So that is all that I am seeing. Those are your messages. If your reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. I am so excited and honored to have done this reading for you today. If you liked any of the cards that I used, I also linked those in the description box down below as well. I do a podcast with four amazing women called the Slumber Party Massacre Podcast, where we talk about all things spooky with movies. We play some games. We're very real and authentic. We don't sweep things under the rug. It's a grand old time. We would love to have you as a listener. I have put a link to the episodes down below in the description box. So if that interests you, feel free to listen to the episodes on Anchor. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.